I've seen your hand in the back. Can you speak up, because it's hard to hear you?
Anthony Mealy from Gillette. I have 3 kids who are going to be in each one of the schools in the coming years. And I didn't see anything on the proposals about student-teacher ratios. Is that ever going to be on the radar? And if it is, I mean, it shouldn't be. Is that, does everybody on the board kind of agree, or do other parents agree that we should not add more students in the classrooms? And, you know, I don't want it to sneak its way into the list later down the line and we don't know about it.
It's up for vote tonight.
Is how do we look at the teacher-student ratios and our class size limits for each grade?
Yeah, I mean, there was no mention that there would be a reduction in teacher count by transferring children, you know, lumping more kids in under one teacher. And I just wanted to kind of know if that's clearly not on the radar.
Actually, that is on the radar screen.
Let me just answer. We've cut 2.5 teachers in Millington, but we had a reduction in the number of students. So we're looking at, for example, we're looking at the number of first graders that will be second graders next year. We had 6 sections this year. We're going to 5 homerooms, and there's no class larger than 21. We have put the teacher, the board has put the teacher back into the 3rd grade. So there is no class larger than 20 students. And the 4th grade is the only one where there is a little larger. We are going from 6 sections to 5, and that's basically 23 in a classroom, but that's all manageable. The 5th grade has no one in it that's going to be, no class with more than 21 students.
Okay, I'm going to go right there.
Just to follow up on that, I'm not quite sure how that's possible if there's currently 5 first grade classes, and I know I'm sorry, Nancy Bird, Millington.
That's scary. I know who you were. I didn't.
Yeah. I know personally my first grader is in a class of 22 children. So moving on to 2nd grade, I'm assuming that majority of the children that are in 1st grade are going to be moving on to Millington 2nd grade, and that's not counting any new children into the district or any children who may have been in other schools because they bypassed Gillette that are then joining Millington. So I'm just curious of how.
We have 105 students in 1st grade that will be in 2nd grade. That's 21, 21, 21, 20, and 21. That's 105. Now, there's no way to ever account for moving. I mean, we just have to go with what we have now.
But is there a limit? Do we have a limit of the number of children that can go into the class?
Yes, we do, by policy.
And that is
In that grade, I believe it's 23.
23.
All the way to the back.
Hi, I'm Susan Kronberg. I'm in Gillette. I have a child in 6th grade and 7th grade. One of the line items that was on the list of reductions, which I'm asking for an explanation, it was reading/LAL at Central. What is that?
We hired an extra reading and language arts teacher to help us with the bubble class in the 6th grade. Because the 6th grade teachers cannot teach 6 classes because the master schedule wouldn't work in the 6th grade, giving them each 6 classes. The 7th and 8th grade teacher schedules accommodate 6 periods. I don't want to give each of those teachers 6 classes, but it does work. So you know, one of the things that the board is weighing is whether to move the position that Miss Davis holds right now up to the 7th grade and then eventually up to the 8th grade. But because the 7th and 8th graders all have a foreign language, they have 6 things through which to rotate, whereas the 6th graders don't. So I couldn't give all of the 6th grade teachers 6 periods to teach, to deal with the bubble. And so in the 7th grade right now, for instance, Mrs. Flint teaches 6 periods. But she's the only one in the 7th grade that does that. Miss Altabrando picks up the extra science class, and she's an 8th grade teacher. Mr. Hockmeyer, a 6th grade teacher, picks up one of the extra social studies classes, and Miss Davis picks up the reading and language arts. But when they move up to 7th grade, one solution, in terms of, the massive amounts of budget cuts that have to be made, would be to eliminate that position and then make the reading and language arts teachers to teach 6 classes. Did that make sense?
What would the class size be?
Well, the class size would be, there's 141 6th graders divided by 6. It would be high.